Okay, and welcome to this How to Access a Webinar via Hangouts on Air. My name is Chris Hart, and I'm delighted to be hosting a number of Google for Education webinars for Australia and New Zealand. And we will be hosting these webinars through Hangouts on Air. You will have received, once you've registered for one of the webinars, you will receive a link to an event page, which will look something like this. You can +1 that page. You can click on, are you going to watch? Yes, and that just adds your list to the name of viewers down here. If you want to say hello, please say hello in the little chat box on the event page. Now, that's really important. We do have a question and answer app, which I'm going to show you in a moment. And it's really important that we use the question and answer app or the Q&A app just for questions rather than people saying hello, because otherwise I don't see the questions and it gets clogged up with some social banter. So if you want to say hello, please do that on the events page. So you'll see that at the moment, the webinar screen looks a little bit like this, and the video will not run until you press play. Okay, so once you press play in the event, a new screen will come up. And if the event is live and actually running, if it's on air, this will be the video running, okay? So we're just going to switch off quickly to my screen. I'm going to actually start the broadcast of this webinar. All you can see is my messy desk for the moment. So you can see that at the moment there is nothing to see because the webinar hasn't started. However, that doesn't stop you from using this side panel here, which is the Q&A app. So if you want to ask a new question, you click here and say, how do I share a Google Doc? And what happens is that gets submitted, and then on our side of the webinar, come back across to there, I'll open up the Q&A app, and I'll be able to see any questions that come up on this panel here. Okay, so if you like a question as well, you can +1 it, which is awesome. As the video comes through live, so if we just go back to that event page for a second, as the video comes up live, and so it's 7 p.m. Australian Eastern time, sorry, I've gone to the wrong event, Australian Eastern Standard Time. As that video comes up live, you will be able to see that this live button has appeared, okay? Now that means that the video is now running live. So once you join this time and you press play, you will see that the video is now accessible and running. There is a little bit of lag, so there's about I think about 90 seconds to a 2-minute lag. So if you ask a question, it might take us just a little bit of time to get there. Now there's nothing exciting happening on this video. It's just say a boring picture of my very, very messy desk. But if you thought it was exciting and somebody says something that you really enjoy, what you can do is you can see here there is the thumbs up and the thumbs down. So if you click thumbs up, what happens is at this point of the video, it applauds. And if lots of people like this point of the video, it will keep applauding. And when you come back to watch the recording of the video through Hangouts on Air, you'll be able to see the bits that people enjoyed with thumbs up. Now, if there's something which I highly doubt that you disagree with or don't like, you can still use a thumbs down as well. And then people will definitely want to look at those bits in the recording so they can see what you didn't enjoy. So while the webinar is live, you're able to ask live questions using the Q&A app. You're able to put your thumb up or your thumb down to say what you enjoy. Once the actual webinar is finished, what happens is that you will have, I will send you out an email with a link to the YouTube video, but you can always come back to the events page. You can always come back to this page if you want to, and there are a couple of things you can do. You can watch the replay on this page, which is just by pressing the play button after the event, after the webinar, or you can click on links, and you can also go to the YouTube page where you'll be able to watch this on YouTube. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I will look forward to seeing you in our first webinar very, very soon.